In today's video, we're going to be testing out the newly buffed for the Engineer Monkey, which is going to be the middle path 5th tier upgrade, which is called the Ultra Boost on the Engineer. So, we tried to do this in the ranked match, but for some reason, my opponent did not send me a rush in the late game. So in this video, I tried to ultra boost it all the way to the max. Basically, it is now times 5 instead of times 10. Basically, they reduced it to times 10 to now times 5 in the recent update. So we're gonna see how good is it now, and we're gonna see if we could try to manage to use it for today's video. Alright, so if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys want to see more content like this, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you have not already. But without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Alright, here we go, guys. So we got this map Thin Ice, and we're going to be using NG Farm and Super Monkey, which is going to be the best strategy in this map. So let's get right into it. Looks like my opponent's going to be going for the Task Shooter, which is going to be his first tower. And I'm afraid my opponent, he might able to bring out probably Tag, Village, and Glue or Ice, which is going to be my guess. So for that being said, we're going to be replacing on the Sentai Churchill like right about now. And once we don't leak down some lives, then I think we should be quite okay against that. But our goal for today's video is we are going to try to test out the newly buff for the Ultra Boost, because apparently the Ultra Boost was buffed in the recent update in the 1.10. So if you guys don't know what they done to the Ultra Boost upgrade or whatever, I'll explain that for you guys, alright? So hopefully we don't actually end up leaking down, but what they've done is the X5X Ultra Boost Max Ultra stacks will be now to per 10 to now 5, and the Ultra Boost each stack increased attack speed will be now by 4% to now 8%. And they said that for such an expensive upgrade, it takes so long to get the full effect for this upgrade, so we had to double the effect, so each buff, in order to help it with this. So this could be pretty good news, because apparently the Ultra Boost all the way to times 10, because again, the Ultra Boost was one of the most expensive 5th tier upgrade in BTD Battles 2, because again, every single time the players, when they try to do that in casual or in the rank match, basically it's gonna take a while just able to go for the times 10 stacks to get all the way to the better start, because again, getting the times 10 could be pretty potential. What you need to try to do is you need to able to go for the Ultra Boosted all the way to times 10 like a little bit early. Like for example, if it's Bonanza or in Player Fire, then people could do is just to able to go ahead and go for the Ultra Boost stats like very longer. So that's why it's gonna take a while just to able to afford the Ultra Boost, because it is super duper expensive upgrade in Battles 2. Also, my man is bringing out the Agent Jericho, which is kind of a bit annoying to see, because again, I'm bringing out the Sentai with Engineer in it. And the problem is about this, basically we're probably going to be leaking down like the camo adjustments, which is not going to be as good to BH. So hopefully we don't somehow end up like screwing up as well, because again, if I do leak down to the adjustments, like if he does have the adjustments up for levels, then I don't even know what to say, because I would rather go for the cleansing form. But basically cleansing form will be wasting too much money for my back here, so that's why I wanted to see if we could try to manage to hold off with everything that we need to have. Because again, I think the Sentai has the camo preparation here, because when you actually go for the Sentai for the level camos up, then I think the better point is you need to go for the level 6 to able to get the camo popping power for the Sentai Churchill in it. Also, I'm kind of like a little bit leaking down like way too much, so I'm not sure if we're not going to end up leaking down a lot. Oh my god, this guy is sending me so many yellows. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Sentai level 3 ability, and then go for the plantation right now. If he decides to Bloon boost me, I might have to tower boost it, which is such unfortunate to see. So hopefully we don't somehow leak down like way too much, but somehow I ended up leaking down to 96, which is definitely not as good. So I don't even know what to say, to be honest, but we're gonna go for the plantation like right now, and I cannot literally stand my opponent decide to go for the Jericho. But for now on, we're going to go for the Engineer right now, and this will be the cleansing form in case we don't somehow leak down like way too much camos, because if we do leak down too much camo balloons, then there's nothing I could possibly do against that. But we're going to go for the cleansing form like right now. It's cost like $800, so it's not going to be as much just to able to afford it. So let's get that up very, very quickly just to be safe. There we go with that. He's going to be using the level 3 Jericho, which is not going to be as good. Yeah, this guy has the Task Shooter all the way to the Rain of Fire, and there's literally nothing I could do against that, but hopefully we could try our best just to try to manage to go epic late game here. Also, for round 11, I think we might have to go for the Sentry Expert. I'm not sure if my opponent will accept to send me a rush, So we might be able to go for another farm in case we need to start pulling it off with it. So let's go for the upgrade right about now. And we might have to go for the level 7 if we need to get here. Alright, so we got up to the level 6. Also, he sent me like a big rush TBH. So I will go for the Sentry Expert just to be safe. Hopefully we don't die anyways, because I need to set the target up to first, last, or whatever. I don't know how you say it, but I need to set this up to last or first, because if there's any problems with the freaking, rush or whatever, then I don't even know what to do against that, against Jericho user here. But it's a good thing we got the Sentry Expert, just able to be short off with it. But hopefully we can manage to pull this off for that point. And I think in the later game rounds, then we might able to go for the Balloon Trap, because again, Balloon Trap will help out by feeding so much AI balloons or whatever, because I really need to go for the better Balloon Trap spot if we need to. But looks like it's round 14, and I should probably go for the engineer like down here in case we need to go for the engineer if we need to get. But let's try to place it down like right here. And I think this is going to be a good Balloon Trap spot, because I need to make sure that we don't somehow end up leaking down like a little bit too much. So let's see how this is going to work out for that point here. Alright, there we go with the Balloon Trap on the engineer, so let's go. And we might be able to go for the cleansing farm like right towards the spot, so we can easily decamo every balloon, so we can make sure that every camos with decamo in it, so you can feed up the traps to the AI, of course. Here looks like we're going to be quite okay with only using eco strats. And I know I'm using farm strats, by the way, because again, NG farm super, guys, is definitely currently one of the main best in this map Thin Ice or any other maps like this. It might be pretty annoying to see to go up against, but for some point in Hall of Masters, and I'm glad they decided to remove it in Hall of Masters. Because of that, they decided to remove it in the highest arena, which is in Hall of Masters. It's because it's definitely going to be taking a while time just to able to finish the game off, and it's going to be taking a while just to able to go ahead and start able to prepare to everything that we need to have here. But looks like we will go for the upgrade to the faster engineering, and I will go for the marketplace, whatever the heck we need to have here, in case we need to go for the Monkey Wall Street very soon here. But good thing we got the good Balloon Trap spot if we need to start making sure that we have a ton of monies from the trap. And I might be able to go ahead and go for another farm nest. And then once we go for another farm, then I might be able to stop here, so we can easily go ahead and go for every better defense for everything that we need to have here. And it looks like my opponent is sending me with a little bit of ton of zebras on the back. I'm not sure what to do, but I think we're going to be quite a-okay with this strat. But yeah, it's going to take some time just able to go for the Monkey Wall Street, whatever the heck we need to have here. Because again, the Monkey Wall Street, guys, basically I want to go for the overclock, and then we could overclock the Monkey Wall Street if we could easily somehow able to handle against that. Also, for round 21, I think round 21 is going to be brutal against the adjustments, so we have to be really careful against the adjustment rush, because if we do die to the adjustment, guys, then that was such a bit of fortunate game here. So we have to make sure that we don't somehow end up dying to a dumbest adjustment rush ever. So we will go for another engineer all the way to the Balloon Trap once again, because we need to make sure we need to go for the double traps in case we don't somehow end up dying to the infinite adjustment rush. So hopefully we don't somehow end up screwing up as well. But it's round 21 right now, and here comes a bunch of ceramics, by the way. Hopefully this adjustment will pull this off here, because I will go for the central market like right now in case we need to save it to go for the Monkey Wall Street. Because again, Monkey Wall Street, guys, it's gonna give you like so much money by going for the overclock plus with the combination. You want to go for the upgrade to the overclock and then overclock the Monkey Wall Street, because again, the Monkey Wall Street gives like 10k per round, but if you actually overclocked it, it will give you like 15k per cash here. So we're gonna see if we could try to able to save up for the next few rounds. I'm not sure if we could afford it before the next few round comes out. But looks like we got a ton of the adjustments that are gonna go in here. So let me see if we could able to afford for the Monkey Wall Street. But here comes round 23 right now. Okay, we start to afford the adjustment. I don't think we could easily afford it. Alright, there we go. And then ultra boosted once again, or overclock. I don't know why I said ultra boosted. It's overclock. But our goal is just to able to showcase the newly buff for the ultra boost. But for now on, we're gonna go for another super monkey. This will be the first super monkey spot if we need to. But let's see how this is gonna work out for today. And I'm not sure if we're gonna afford the ultra boost on time. But looks like my man's going for the glue. Okay, I definitely knew it though, because my opponent's gonna be bringing out the glue gunner, which is going to be the better case just able to bring it out with. I'm not sure if we're going to able to send my opponent like an infinite all-out rushes here, because again, I know I'm kind of late down to 40 lives, which is definitely not going to be as a good play here. So if we don't rush him on time, then I'm not sure what to do here, because again, we need to save more money just able to get so much better money infinite, so we can able to send all out infinite rushes here. But yeah, getting all the way to ×5 for every star amount of the stacks could be potential. It's going to be quite easier just able to get it very, very early, but for some point it's still very, very expensive upgrade, because apparently it's going to take a while just able to afford the ultra boost. So we had to make sure that we had to start prepared to able to try to able to defend any star amount of the all-out rushes. So once we do that for the next few rounds or whatever, then we're gonna see if we could try to manage to pull this off for today. All right, but we got the banana central like right now. Let's go ahead and go for another facility, and we're gonna see if we could try to able to defend that round 28 rush. I mean, my opponent won't send me a rush yet, but if he decides to send me like 1-3 DDT stacks or whatever, then we could still go ahead and go for the Tech Terror upgrade. Then we could probably still able to defend that all-out DDT rushes here. But for now on, we're gonna go ahead and go for another overclocked, and I'm not sure if this guy will accept to send me DDT rushes. So if he decides to send me one, then we could probably just go ahead and go for the Tech Terror if we need to. I think this might be the perfect time just to go for the Ultra Boost, probably in the next round or so. So we need to start prepared to go for the Ultra Boost immediately here. But round 29 is here, and the Ultra Boost costs like 100k, so it's gonna be taking a while just able to afford the Ultra Boost. So let me see if we can able to afford it on time if we need to. But looks like my man is going to be prepared to go for the Homeland Defense for the all-out round 30 rush. Because I'm not sure if this is going to be the better pointless, just able to send my opponent like a big all-out. But I think in the next round, we will start going for the Ultra Boost though. And we're going to see if we could try to make sure that we could Ultra Boost it all the way to ×5 per max. So we're going to see if we could try to pull this off here. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's overclock the Monkey Wall Street as well, don't forget. And here comes round 30, by the way. Let's see if my opponent might send me a rush, but first we will go for the first Ultra Boost once again, and let's go for the Dark Champion, whatever the heck we want. So I'm not sure how possible it is, because don't forget, it was reduced to 4%. It's now 8% for the Ultra Boost. So we're gonna see if we could try to manage to test it out for our goal for today, because again, our goal is just to test out the newly buff for the Ultra Boost instead. But first, we need to start going for a ton of farms that we need to get. But let's see how this is gonna work out for today. Let's go ahead and Ultra Boost it once again. And I'm not sure what the difference here between we could go for the ×5, because once we do that, then it's gonna be pretty strong, so we can easily make sure that we have a reduced to attack speed for by 8%. So hopefully this could be a good one, because I know this will be the new buff for the Ultra Boost if we need to get. But let's see how this is gonna work out instead. Alright, so we might go for the Sun Temple here. So we're gonna move you like all the way to the back, so we can easily go ahead and go for the Sun Temple. But first we need to go ahead and go for the Dark Champion, and then we need to make sure we need to go for Tech Terror upgrade if we need to. But I think we have everything set up here. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but let's go for it right about now, all the way to the Sun Temple. And oh wait, it sacrificed my Ultra Boost. Oh frick, oh my goodness. Okay, let's go for another one, and I had to go for the Ultra Boost once again. I forgot to mention though, I totally forgot to able to move my Ultra Boost like all the way to the back, even though I should have sold my Ultra Boost at the same time, since I always forget. But we're gonna try going for it once again if we need to get there, but I'm afraid we don't have any star amount of every star amount of the money here, so we can able to afford the Ultra Boost once again. So I'm not sure what the heck am I doing, but we can still afford the Ultra Boost like right now, or maybe so. But it's round 36, and I need to go for the Ultra Boost, etc. So let's get that up right about now. If we need to start going for the Ultra Boost upgrade here. But there we go with the Ultra Boost. Oh wait, the Ultra Boost is on cooldown. Okay, I'm playing like an absolute bot. Alright then. Alright, so it's round 37. So the problem is about this guy, basically I don't have enough money just able to send like an infinite rush here, because again, I have like low lines advantage here. So I wanted to do is just to able to Ultra Boost the Sun Temple, whatever the heck we need to do here, because like I don't have enough like Ultra Boost stacks, or not Ultra Boost stacks, but the overclock stacks that I need to able to get everything, so we can easily go ahead and get so much infinite money here. But if we do send my opponent like a big all-out rush against that, then I think this might be the perfect chance just to able to kill my opponent like sooner though. But we're gonna go ahead and go for the ×2 like right now, and I'm not sure how good is it going to be inside of the game here, so I'm gonna have to see if we could probably just send my opponent like a big all out. But very, very soon though, we might able to send like a big all out against my opponent's side because I have like low money advantage here. So we just have to be more specific here, just able to send like a big all out. So let's go for the ×3 right about now. And we're about to go for ×5 for the Sun Temple. I mean, Sun Temple, guys, it's going to be pretty dog water. So I just have to do is just to like go ahead and go for everything that we need to have during this mid-game round here, or late game round. But I gotta prepare for round on round 39 rushes here. But we might be able to go for one more Ultra Boost. Well, not one more, but only 2 more Ultra Boosts before we get to max ×5 in it. But looks like we might able to have to send my opponent like a rush very soon. So let me see if we need to start saving more money just able to get some spare up. Because I forgot to mention that I don't have money just to able to send like a big infinite rushes here. So let me try to Ultra Boost it once again, or overclock. But there we go with the ×5, by the way. And I'm not sure how good it's going to be on the Ultra Boosted all the way to ×5. Because, again, it is 8% per max here on the attack speed. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out during this late game rounds here. But my man's going to be prepared to go every sort amount of the attack shooter. He's got everything that he needs to prepare to everything, though. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out for this moment here. I think it's round 39 right now. Yeah, I got to send him on a rush right now. I cannot, like, able to wait as longer. So we're gonna send my opponent like an all out right now, and I gotta send my Monkey Wall Street just to see if we can start able to prepare to go for the all out instead. So let's sell every farm. Hopefully we can sell everything so we can easily send him an infinite rush. He's gonna micro the homeland defense, I'm feeling. Yeah, he might have to micro the homeland. So let's see if my opponent will accept to do so. I'm afraid I might 100% be dead here because I don't have enough stacks or anything. But it looks like he's going to defend that rush, which is kind of a bit surprising here. So I'm not sure what to do here. Let's see if we can start sending like an infinite rush here. But looks like I think we're about to be dead here to the freaking round 40 rush, or maybe round 40 life roll minute here. So I have no idea what to do against that, but we might have to send like a big infinite rush here. Or maybe he might be dead to a DDT inside. I think he might be dead here. Oh, DDT? Okay, that's definitely desync, but he might be dead here. I don't think this guy's not going to defend that rush. But I'm not too sure why my opponent did not send me a rush in the first place. But first, we need to go ahead and send another one because, again, I am definitely in low-key trouble here. But I think he might be dead to the infinite DDTs inside. And yeah, he might be dead. Okay. Alright then. So basically my opponent didn't even send me a rush, which is such unfortunate. I should have done is basically, I know he has the Jericho, so that's why we didn't get to see the rush action here, because I know the Ultra Boost was buffed in the recent update at some point, but sometimes my opponent didn't send me a rush, which kind of a bit brutal to see. But yeah, it was such unfortunate. But basically I want to test out the ×5 for the Ultra Boost, because apparently the Ultra Boost was definitely was buffed. So maybe the next time I might have to make another video of doing this. Maybe I'll make a hypersonic video, I'm not sure. But let me know down if you guys want to see more hypersonic. I'll be glad to do that for you guys, alright? But anyway, I'm gonna conclude this for today's video, so I hope you guys do enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, please subscribe, and also smash the like button if you have not already. And let me know down in the comments about your thoughts about the Ultra Boost buff in Battles 2. And I will see you guys in the next one, and peace everybody.